Halo semuanya, perkenalkan, nama saya Nyoman Gede Putra Utama dengan NIM 42330063. Pada kali ini, saya akan memainkan game simulasi yang bernama Target Attack, yang dimana pada game ini kita akan berperan sebagai pengelola keamanan cyber di sebuah perusahaan yang sedang menjadi target serangan. Nah, pada game ini kita akan diminta untuk membuat sebuah keputusan yang penting. Dan setiap keputusan akan mempengaruhi hasil cerita. Jadi, diceritakan di sini, saya akan menjadi seorang CIO dan harus berkoordinasi dengan tim-tim internal perusahaan saya, dan saya harus memastikan proyek tetap berjalan sesuai jadwal dan sesuai anggaran yang kita miliki di perusahaan. Sekaligus, kita akan diminta untuk melindungi data sensitif dari serangan. Every choice you make will have an outcome on the success and the security of Fugu Incorporated. What should we do? Di sini, saya memilih opsi ketiga, yang berarti memprioritaskan waktu peluncuran. Menurut saya, keputusan ini adalah keputusan yang paling tepat, karena waktu peluncuran sangatlah penting. Meskipun akan ada risiko keamanan, kita dapat meminimalkan risiko tersebut dengan melakukan pembaruan setelah peluncuran. Langkah ini akan memastikan perusahaan memenuhi janji pasar dan tidak akan kehilangan peluang bisnis.
I know it might be costly, but listen, we can't afford not to do something. This application is going to turn the payments world upside down, and the smallest hint of a vulnerability, and the users are just going to desert us. Okay, so what are our options? Right.
Di sini, saya memilih opsi ketiga, yang berarti peninjauan kode oleh tim internal. Pilihan ini sangat cocok menurut saya, meskipun membutuhkan waktu yang lebih lama. Opsi ini dapat menghemat biaya, menjaga data tetap aman, dan membantu perusahaan meningkatkan kemampuan internal karena dikerjakan oleh tim internal langsung.
Hey, Randall. Good morning, Dave. I'm afraid we've got a bit of a situation here.
What do you mean, situation?
The IT team has uncovered evidence that we're under some sort of targeted attack. Whoever's behind this is after credentials using some very credible social engineering. It looks like a number of our employees were sent emails that appear to come from the help desk telling them to renew their passwords.
Damn. How badly were you hit?
Well, not that badly at all, actually. Our web gateway detected and blocked the malicious URLs. So, we're safe for now.
Okay, great. So everything's fine. You almost gave me a heart attack.
I said we're safe for now. I think we should look at how third parties access our internal systems. See, if that same email went out to any of them, and they were compromised, then so would we.
All right, so you guys did great, but you're right. If somebody wants to get in, they're gonna. Where are our weak points?
Well, we can try segmenting the network.
Okay, but I'm guessing that's not 100% proof.
Nothing's 100%. I mean, our weak point is still movable data, USB sticks, CDs, that kind of thing. That has to go from one place to another.
Okay, so that's a long-term project. What else do you have?
Well, I would suggest extending a two-factor authentication to cover those same contractors.
Yeah, I get it. I'm just wondering if we can afford to spend that much money. You know, particularly with the launch and everything.
Well, if you don't want to spend any money at all, we can use our internal Active Directory to enforce stricter access policies.
Nah, di sini saya akan memilih opsi kedua, yang berarti perluas 2FA ke pihak ketiga. Menurut saya, opsi ini adalah opsi yang paling efisien untuk melindungi akses sistem dengan cepat dan murah. Meskipun akan ada beberapa keterbatasan, opsi ini meningkatkan keamanan akses dan kepercayaan pihak terkait tanpa mengganggu proyek yang sedang berjalan.
This could be industrial espionage.
Okay, it has to be the right choice. Data security is important, but I don't have an unlimited budget. I need to be sure that our investment is addressing the real risk.
Di sini, saya memilih opsi pertama, yang berarti kepatuhan terhadap peraturan. Opsi ini akan memastikan perusahaan mematuhi aturan yang berlaku, menghindari masalah hukum, dan menjaga kepercayaan pemerintah serta pelanggan. Kepatuhan ini adalah langkah awal untuk keamanan, yang dilanjutkan dengan tindakan teknis seperti enkripsi atau pengamanan akses.
Failing that, we can have a look at our existing technology, see what else is out there.
A technology refresh?
Exactly. Get some RFIs out there, make sure we have the best of breed firewalls, anti-malware, intrusion prevention, the whole nine yards.
Di sini, saya memilih opsi pertama, yang berarti investasi dalam deteksi pelanggaran. Saya memilih opsi ini karena investasi sangatlah penting untuk mendeteksi dan merespon ancaman dengan cepat. Meskipun membutuhkan biaya yang besar, deteksi dini memberikan perlindungan yang baik dan menjaga kelancaran proyek, dan dapat meningkatkan kepercayaan mitra perusahaan dalam jangka panjang.
As far as I know, only filters received at full cancels. That's a 95% turn out.
And CV4 is not even out in graphic anyway, so. It's a shame though, he'll miss the uplist drive.
Just what?
Oh, I told you about the journalists we had coming to pre-test the app. You know, just a beta version, nothing to worry about. High-profile bloggers, tech and lifestyle magazines.
Why didn't I know about this?
Well, you were copied in on the thread.
You CC'd me? This is a really critical matter, this event. The code isn't frozen yet. It hasn't even been fully tested by our QA guys, and you want to give it to the press? Are you crazy?
I'm sorry, but we thought you were up to speed with this and had no objections. It's a marketing thing, we have to show them something.
Vanessa, listen, I know that you think security is an afterthought. Something we can just bolt on when the app is functionally complete, but it's not. Now, I'm not a marketing expert, but I do know that giving something that may be vulnerable to a tech-savvy journalist is inviting disaster.
What cancelling the press conference is actually making the disaster certainty. There has to be a middle way.
Okay, we need a plan. This is a game-changing app. Coupled with the Highline glasses, it's going to revolutionize the industry. But without a proper launch, it might not even take off.
Di sini, saya akan memilih opsi pertama, yang berarti akses terbatas untuk jurnalis, yang dimana saya akan memberikan akses terbatas kepada jurnalis untuk menciptakan keseimbangan antara transparansi dan keamanan. Opsi ini dapat membantu membangun kepercayaan tanpa membahayakan. Jurnalis juga dapat memberikan masukan yang berguna sebelum peluncuran resmi.
Hi Dave, do you have a second?
Yeah, sure, I can help.
Well, I have some great news, really great news. The journalists love the app. One of them actually said it's amazing, a real breakthrough. And yes, I'd kill to get my hands on the real thing.
Hope it doesn't come to that.
Well, me too. But there must be a way to have them test the real deal, right?
Nah, pada kali ini, saya akan memilih opsi yang pertama, yang berarti menguji di lingkungan yang terkendali, yang dimana saya akan mengundang pihak luar untuk menguji aplikasi di lingkungan yang terkendali, memberikan transparansi sambil mengontrol risiko. Meskipun membutuhkan waktu dan sumber daya tambahan, ini dapat meningkatkan reputasi perusahaan dan memastikan aplikasi lebih matang sebelum peluncuran.
Thank you very much for watching our presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm now leaving you in the hands of our capable team. It's really great that we let them come here. We're going to get some great coverage out of this. They love it. Yeah, you know, it's really Vanessa's call, but I'm just not sure if it's the right thing to do.
No worries, we rock.
Hello?
Hello, Mary. How are you? How did you enjoy the event? Thanks very much for coming.
Thank you.
Mr. Stevens, this is Mary.
Mary Collins.
SkyTech Magazine.
Pleased to meet you. The app looks really great. Can I get one of your devices for real-world testing?
Dave?
You know, it's really nice to meet you, but I'm sorry, it's just not possible.
Why not? You want me to write a review, don't you? Well, a proper review means I test it outside your controlled environment. Does the app actually only work inside your canteen?
Of course not.
So can I take it outside?
Di sini, saya akan memilih opsi yang pertama, yang berarti transparansi kepada wartawan, yang dimana saya akan menyampaikan bahwa perusahaan akan menyelidiki lebih jauh. Hal ini dapat menjaga hubungan baik dengan media sambil memberikan waktu untuk memahami situasi dengan hati-hati. Transparansi ini juga dapat meningkatkan kepercayaan pihak terkait tanpa mengambil langkah yang terburu-buru.
Just caught the edge of that thing right there, yeah? Yeah. Okay. Gotta go to the phone call, boys. Be right back. Tell me, what's going on? Did somebody actually steal our data?
No, there's no chance that happened. All our bases are covered. That stuff on Pastebin definitely didn't come from us, and there's been no sign of improper access.
What if someone internal just spoke to the press?
Even if anybody did, definitely wasn't any of my team.
Well, I never said that.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, we could run a quick data movement check. It won't take long and should give us some useful information.
Sounds reasonable, but will the quicksand be enough?
Well, we can try an external forensics team.
It's an unwelcome and unexpected expense.
Yeah, I know. I mean, if we do that, we're definitely going to have to reschedule the app launch. But wouldn't it be better to be safe than sorry?
I just can't believe we put in this position through hearsay. Man.
Well, maybe it won't have to come to that. I can get the team to check the logs from the breach detection system. We didn't get any alerts relating to the repository in the code, but still.
You know, sometimes I'm glad you like to spend all that money on software, you know?
I thought I'd never hear that.
Well, you may never hear it again.
Nah, kali ini saya akan memilih opsi yang ketiga, yang berarti analisis log IDS oleh tim keamanan, yang dimana kita sudah melakukan investasi di awal, jadi kita hanya perlu memeriksa log sistem jika terjadi pelanggaran. Hal ini adalah langkah yang cepat dan hemat biaya untuk memahami potensi ancaman. Hal ini juga memungkinkan perusahaan untuk mengambil tindakan lebih lanjut dengan data yang jelas, menjaga keamanan proyek, dan juga mempertahankan kepercayaan klien. Dari semua keputusan yang telah saya ambil, menurut saya, perusahaan telah berhasil menjaga keamanan, menyelesaikan proyek dengan tepat waktu, dan mempertahankan kepercayaan mitra serta klien. Langkah-langkah seperti memberikan akses terbatas pada jurnalis, memeriksa log sistem, dan memantau data, membantu mengurangi risiko tanpa mengganggu proyek. Perusahaan juga menunjukkan keseriusan dan respon tepat terhadap ancaman.